Recently, Supreme Court upheld the dismissal of an army officer. Why the Supreme Court should involve in the official proceedings? Because army has their own separate rules and regulations. So in this case, it is something sensitive issue. The army officer he refused to participate in the rituals of that particular regiment, which involves some of the religious regiments, like a Sikh regiment is there. If whoever is there, it is a kind of a community situation. And despite their religious issues, all the army officers are supposed to maintain the decorum and consider their participation, at least nominal participation. In this case, this particular army officer, who is happened to be a Christian, refused to participate in the rituals of that particular regiment. And after several inquiry and giving the opportunity, everything, he was dismissed. Then he approached the Supreme Court, and ultimately Supreme Court also upheld the dismissal. So here, what we really should learn is, although we consider that India is a secular, that does not mean that you should totally throw the entire culture roots and Sanatana roots of the India. So unfortunately, that is what is happening. The moment somebody says, okay, you can pray your God, whatever the thing, but as a nation, we have certain cultural ethics and some samskaras are there. Like Chanakya says, that each country is also identified by its cultural practices and its dharmas. India is identified as one of the Sanatana dharmas and some of the rituals. The Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, Tamil Nadu Minister says that Sanatana is useless. So wherever, whoever is in the power, who are a kind of anti-Hindu, they ultimately are becoming anti-national also. That is the reason I do not really object if somebody says that all the anti-Hindus are anti-nationals. Yes, that really means it, because Hindu is a not just a religion, but it is a cultural practice for the thousands of years. So a Muslim can come into the whatever the practices that Hindu is doing it, and particularly in a community like Ganesh Chaturthi. I see many Muslims participate, although they may not participate in the puja and all that. They will come there and they'll sit there and they'll take the prasada, and some of the Christians also do there. Hindus, you don't have to say, because Hindus are very, very liberal. They go to the masjid, they go to the church unless they are not allowed. But if this is the culture we are doing it, a Christian army officer who are bound for a strict discipline and rules, the refusal which resulted in the dismissal, Supreme Court upheld. So everybody should really understood whatever the religious, ultimately India also has a religious called Sanatana, a dharma, a practices for the 1,000 years. Everybody should respect. Personally at home you don't follow that. But as a community, an official thing, you have to follow it. See, Nehru, although he is not is considered to be secular and is not religious. Inauguration of this Nagarjuna Saga, there was a Durga Mata photo, and offer of the Nariyal is there. And he did not object to that. Because it is not just a religious practice, it is a country's some of the value related issues. So this is what I think we should understand, and everybody should learn, all the religious people. Jai Hind.